Hello. How are you all doing today? I feel great. It's going to be a good session today. We're doing something a little bit different. For my sakes. I forgot to change the front. For my sakes. Let me just make sure. I forgot to change the front. For my sakes. Let me just make sure. I forgot to change the front. Okay. We're gonna just hold this here right now. I'm going to quickly go into the studio and change the logo on the live stream on just gonna quickly change it so that I can do this. We're gonna go into the wow. All right. I'm gonna head into here. Sorry, I couldn't do a Sonic. Sorry, I couldn't do a Pokemon Fire Red playthrough. I wanted to, but I didn't have time. By the time I got home, it was already late, and I'd already done quite a bit that day, so I just decided not to bother. Okay, cool. We got it now. We can go back. How's R? Game looking. Alright, so this will be fun. I should update soon on the actual thing. This will be fun. We should be good to go very, very soon. I have both my Twitch chat and my Gen chat up. So we're going to jump into this. So for anyone who wants to know what is happening right now, if you are blind and cannot read a title, I am playing a randomizer. Basically, what is happening is I am playing a shuffled version of Sonic 1 for Master System, because for some reason a randomizer for this game exists, but not any other one. This is the Master System version of Sonic 1, and basically anything I could shuffle I have done. So I have shuffled the... Jesus Christ. I have shuffled the levels, I have shuffled the music that will play, I have shuffled the enemies, I have shuffled basically anything I can. And I'm going to play through the game like this. Should be interesting. So, straight off the bat, I've shuffled everything in this game. So I've shuffled the enemies, I've shuffled the level order for one. As you can see, our very first level is the Green Hill boss level. Unfortunately, this means that I can't actually, go into, there may be some cases where I'll completely play something twice in one stage. And it won't necessarily be Green Hill. Look, I've got another boss level. Right here. I've also shuffled the monitors. So, that was not a life monitor right there. That was an invincibility monitor. Which might be helpful. I'm getting some sort of crazy thing here. And there's an annoying ringing sound that's playing. So right now we have Bridge Zone music playing in Jungle Zone. And we've encountered another boss level in another boss level in the early game. We've got the Jungle Zone boss. Wow, okay. There's actually enemies here for some reason. I don't know. Wow, I've already game overed. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's do Green Hill properly. So, the randomizer basically makes it so that the game will not change. You randomize the game through an outside source. I will place the link to that source in the description of the video once it goes up on YouTube. For reasons because I can, and I will. Yeah. So this particular seed, I will, note the seed. The seed is actually in my ROM file name. These randomizers can basically only be played on emulators, or if you really want to look into that, flashcards. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to wait another round. So, if you haven't seen my usual Sonic 1 playthrough, it's quite an old playthrough. I actually played Sonic 1 quite a while ago, and I played the Game Gear version for the 8-bit release, for the 8-bit game, because that was the version I had access to readily at the time. I then played the Master System version as a commentary-less long play. I will do the Game Gear version of the game as well as a commentary-less long play. It doesn't really matter, though. I'm doing it that way because the two versions are different enough to warrant another playthrough. So because of the fact that the game is randomized, I can have boss acts be normal stages, like I'm looking at right now, and I can also have boss acts be normal stages. You never know what you might get in a randomizer, which is what I love the most about a randomizer. I'm also going to be doing, basically, the randomizers that I'm going to play in a live stream, on the live streams, are going to be based on games that I've already finished LPing. Oh god, that one stuck around for a while. Based on games that I've already LP'd, I would have done Sonic 1 on Genesis, but there is no randomizer for that game. Come on, I jumped. And because all the monitors are shuffled, I am not guaranteed, I'm not guaranteed a extra life in the boss acts, which means we're completely down to, let's actually get past the boss itself this time. The worst part about the boss stages in Sonic 1 for Master System and Game Gear, or the 8-bit version of Sonic 1, is that you get no rings during them. Every single boss in the game, in the 8-bit version, is like this. In general, the Master System version of the game is actually more difficult, because the bosses are harder. The Game Gear version is easier in some aspects as the level design has actually been changed, and some of the things that made the original Master System version annoying were changed in the Game Gear version. For instance, Jungle Zone Act 2 is no longer a place. So, not only did I randomize music, I also randomized the sound effects. So, the Green Hill boss is actually Green Hill Zone Act 2. And we got some really nice enemies here. I don't know what half of them are, as their sprites are corrupted. I don't think... Okay, checkpoint monitors are the only thing that won't be shuffled in the mix, because they're checkpoints. You're not going to take checkpoints. That is an enemy that is native to Green Hill Zone. That is something. So because of the nature of the randomizer, it is entirely possible that you could have a complete playthrough that either does not get 6 Chaos Emeralds at all, because the randomizer doesn't check if you've already played the stage, or you can have playthroughs where you get more than I can jump across here because I got speed shoes. Yeah. It is entirely possible to have a stage where it is entirely possible to have a playthrough where you will not get 6 Chaos Emeralds just simply because the levels the randomizer chose did not have enough for 6 Chaos Emeralds. Sometimes you could get through an entire zone without getting a Chaos Emerald, and then you can have a zone that goes through 2 Chaos Emeralds. So I've had fun right now. Bridge Zone Act 1 is actually Scrap Brain Zone. Yeah, fun. With Jungle Zone music. How joyous. Anyway, for anyone wondering what Scrap Brain Zone stage this is Scrap Brain Zone Act 1. And just like the official Sonic 1, if you get hit, your invincibility frames don't save you. As annoying as that is. Currently, I've got a rather large lack of extra lives. You also can't grab any of your rings back in Master System Sonic 1. It's really strange. Scrap Brain Act 1 is actually a really easy level. Not worthy of being called the final level of the game. Sorry. Just closing something. We're back. To be fair, I have not played the Master System Sonic 1 in a while, so we'll see how this goes. Bridge Zone Act 2 is actually going to be... Oh boy, Skybase Zone. Let's go. So, this right here is the penultimate level of the game. The penultimate actual level of the game, and I don't like this stage. I can't get enough of the fact that the ring chime sound is... I'm waiting for the one up top to fire. Fires after. It always does. I can't see where I'm going. Even though I am playing the Master System version. Ah, shit. Use invisibility frames to get through. And that is a Buzz Bomber! The graphics are corrupted because... Oh, jeez. Really... This level scares me. I hate this level. I'm not sure. I actually may be completely wrong in the fact that the levels might actually save, and I may not actually get repeat levels. That is entirely possible. I wouldn't count on it, but it is entirely possible that since the last time I played this randomizer, it has been updated. I doubt it though. Okay, we have Bridge Zone Act 2 finished, which was actually Skybase Act 1. Oh boy. And if my theory about the fact that I may not even be playing some levels, or I will play every level but they're randomized. Okay, so I was wrong. We're back in Green Hill Zone's boss level. As our finale for Bridge Zone. So, as I said, it is entirely possible, based on the randomizer's choices, that you can go an entire zone without collecting a Chaos Emerald. So, we're gonna fight this boss again now. And I still have not gotten any lives. at all. Randomizing the monitors is great, but I can sometimes not get anything. Alright. This boss is really easy. I probably won't play through the whole thing. I'll probably do a save, so we can actually continue in a later episode, because I can't get continues unless I get special stages. Which, by the way, I've also shuffled up. So it is entirely possible that I won't get special stages at all. Bonus stages and special stages are not shuffled into the main set, but they're shuffled between themselves. So it's entirely possible that the very first special stage I enter could be one of the later ones. That is something interesting to think about. Anyway, Jungle Act 1 is actually Labyrinth Zone. Oh boy, alright. Now, this is funny. This is the boss act for Labyrinth Zone, except we have a key difference here. We are not underwater. It makes getting through the spike maze a bit easier. Not by much, though. And that was actually one of the few chances we could have to get rings. In the... Oh god, these come out a lot slower. So, this is going to be something different. Because Jungle Zone has no water set in its... I have to watch those. Those are a lot slower. Or everything's a lot slower. Wow. I really have to watch that. That was a bit of a graphical glitch, because we're not underwater in Labyrinth Zone's boss act. And of course the game glitches out, and some really interesting things happen because of it. Like, the animals are all very weird. Very, very weird. That was a very interesting experience. I have never done that before. Alright. We are still only one Chaos Emerald, though. Jungle Act 2. I hope this is an actual stage, not a boss act. And the music was the act ending tune. Anyway, next act for Jungle Zone is actually Labyrinth Zone Act 1. So here we are. A stage that I am known to despise with a passion. Although I don't mind I honestly don't mind this version that much. Let's just hope I can get some extra lives, because I've got 2 right now. Oh, I've got... When did I get another extra life? I don't know. At least this time we actually have water. Still very funny to deal with that, and because of its... What the hell was that? Thanks, Orbinaut. Perfect. Give me a bear bubble. Come on. Give me an air bubble. There we go. It's another thing about the 8-bit Sonic. God damn it! I jumped too early. Can I actually shortcut? I think I can. No, I cannot. I cannot shortcut. Okay. I wanted to shortcut, but the game doesn't want me to have fun. Yeah, an interesting little thing, if you actually roll by going off a cliff in the water, it's actually a lot faster for some reason. So if I roll off here, I'll speed up drastically. A very interesting tidbit right there. Anyway, obviously this enemy here is actually a bomb enemy. Because he completely blows up everything. I want that shield. Annoying beeping sounds. I love this randomizer right now. It's great. Come on. Come on. Okay, I actually have like 5 seconds now. Yeah, in Sonic 1 8-bit, you really actually only have 5 seconds at like the 2-second mark. Because for some reason, and I don't know why, but the countdown underwater was reduced drastically. Like, I have lots of time right now. Like, I have a lot of time when that happens. And, you are not an Orbinaut anymore. You're an Orbinaut in the number. I have no idea what you're meant to be there. What the hell? What has happened? What boss is this? I'm stuck in the wall. I'm drowning. I'm stuck in the... What? What boss is this supposed to be? I'm actually... Wow. Okay. Okay. There we go. I'm finally drowned. Okay. That was strange. I've got no continues either, so we're back at the start again. Alright. Might do one more go. There's that annoying ticking noise again. I can see if I can find a Sonic 1 Genesis Randomizer, but I don't think there is one. This is amazing. I love this. Okay. Don't worry, when we get to the Zelda 1 Randomizer, it'll actually be a bit more, interactive. Now, right now I'm not completely sure if I want to play the randomizer through Zelda Classic, or if I want to do the randomizer as the normal Zelda 1 randomizer using the NES version. I'm most familiar with the Zelda Classic, and there is a randomizer version that basically makes the game like the traditional Zelda 1 randomizer that you can find. However, my ability to get ROMs is a bit depleted right now, because I can really only get ROMs that are used on a computer that actually use the internet to get through, because life shit. Anyway, that's a bomb. There's enemies in this act, which there isn't normally. This was very interesting. It's a very interesting experience. I don't know what happened in Labyrinth. Sorry, Jungle Zone Act 2 is what it actually was. It was very strange. I loved fighting the Labyrinth Zone boss not underwater though. That was a very interesting experience. Because you normally don't see that. The Labyrinth Zone boss is normally underwater. Shoot. And of course we have randomized music. So the music choice changes for everything. Bosses still use the same music though. As such, last stage we listened to, I think, Scrap Brain Zone's music, and then this stage we listened to Bridge Zone's music, even though we were quite obviously in Jungle Zone. South Island has some very weird geometry. And this is a normal stage. Enjoy my music for like, let's go faster, because I am able to. Let's go. Checkpoint. I think, just by my count, in general, I have not seen many normal stages in this run. grab the Chaos Emerald while we're here, because we can and we will. It's so weird. It's such an interesting experience to play. What is this box? Speeches. Right. I do want to try again. There are also speeches. I got 2 speed shoes. Wow. Beautiful. If I'm not going fast enough already. Still haven't ever really... Oh, got an extra life. Beautiful. So yeah, in these randomizer playthroughs, I'm not really going to be really detailing much about the game itself, because that's what my normal playthroughs are for. These ones are simply to be as excruciatingly annoying as possible by making the game randomized. But randomizing that item actually makes it not move along the conveyor belt, which is what it does in, shoot. That's annoying. That's so annoying. Get out of there. Scrapping is scrapping. I do love the sounds the Queen makes, though. It's so funny and stupid. Yeah, that's what happens when you randomize everything you possibly can. You can also apparently randomize the palettes of the game, but I don't think the actual function for that has been added to the randomizer itself yet. So we're just waiting on. Oh yes, my absolute favourite stage. To be fair, this stage is not my least favourite level in this game. My least favourite level is actually the next one in the normal game. See, I can't see half of this. It's so stupid. They have such a weird timer. I'm using my invincibility frames to get through. And I don't care. What's up, Buzz Bummer? It's again nice to move the camera for you. What is that mysterious ticking noise? Referencing old memes on YouTube 2018. I got rings. Let's see if I can get past that labyrinth then, well, it is entirely possible that the game's randomized state is actually impossible to beat because the game glitches up in various areas. I found that really funny. Just having a boss spawn in a normal stage and trying to figure out what the hell happened. I love that. That's awesome. So yeah, this is an example of the randomizer repeating a stage because there is no flag set in place to not repeat stages. That'll be something to consider in the future, definitely. Because having to play the same stage over and over again, not always fun, but this is so funny. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, there we go. That's 8, Robotnik. There we go, we beat the Green Hill boss for the second time in this playthrough. This game, in general. Alright, let's do Jungle Zone. I love the fact that this boss is not underwater anymore because of how the thing is. And the colouring gets completely screwed up on the boss because of it, and I love that. It's awesome. Probably actually hit him 3 times, considering it's... And is completely effed up. on the bottom there. Jesus Christ, that was terrible. What the hell just happened? There's gonna be incredibly slow things. They actually come out a lot faster when you're underwater, because you don't have the speed of it. There we go, that's what's supposed to happen. There we go. Not too hard of a boss to defeat. If the... I'll have to... That looks so stupid! Because of the glitchy graphics and stuff. I love it. It's awesome. It's funny seeing how behind each stream is. Like, YouTube's behind by about 5 seconds, and Twitch is behind by like 20 seconds from my playing. Because I obviously have both up to see the chats and everything, because I like communicating with you guys. You guys are great. Honestly, you're all amazing. We'll just have to continue growing this community. I'm gonna have to come up with a name, what to call my subscribers. We'll figure it out. There is no threat. Like, literally. When it starts counting down from 5, you still have like 15 seconds. I'm waiting for the ball to cool down, because I know it would be coming. There we go. Let's see what happens when I get back to where the boss is. I don't know what boss it is, though. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because I didn't see any... Okay, well, let's see if this seed is actually beatable. Let's try and stay in the middle as much as possible. Okay. I'm still on the platform. Get off the platform. Ha! The game glitches a lot because of the randomizer. Wow. What the hell has happened to this screen? What is going on here? I don't know what this is. I'm gonna have to try another game later on. That'd be fun. I'll try another game in my own time, see what happens, but it looks like this seed is impossible to beat, because I can't figure out a way to get out of this when it happens, because you're stuck in the wall. I drown. I've got 5 lives right now. And now I don't have water at all. Don't do that. That's bad. I want to see what happens now, because there's no water anymore. The water has completely disappeared. Water does not exist. What is happening? What is happening? Now it's underwater again. What? I don't know what boss this is supposed to be. Because I see nothing that indicates me to anything. So... right, okay. So... obviously this seed is impossible to complete. I find this hilarious. Oh my god. This is great. I can see an air bubble down there, but I can't get it. I can't get out of this wall. I'd be able to move, maybe, if it's there, but I can't do any damage to him. So, actually, the game's soft-locked. Because I can't progress past this point. This is hilarious. I actually find this so funny. Well then. Our first game of a randomizer of any sort, in which case Sonic 1 8-bit, is fail. I should not be surprised. I'm not surprised. I am more laughing because it's so ridiculous. I don't know what's happening. Maybe if I go backwards? Would I be able to... actually, let's try that. And I'm going to drown here. If I go backwards, what will happen? That is an option. Because the water's gone. The water disappears completely. I know that because my physics are then normal. I have a theory. I'm going to test it out. Only if I can't determine this theory, then I will determine that this seed is impossible to complete. Well, we get a random seed whenever I download a ROM anyway. So you can still get air bubbles as well, which I find hilarious. So you can come up here. You can go up here. Right, okay. Oh, that's the shortcut from over there. Right, so the shortcut drops me off down here. Which would have dropped me off down here anyway. So, yeah, the game is impossible to complete. That's hilarious. Wow, okay. Right. Well, first randomizer is great. We're gonna do a Zelda randomizer next time. We're gonna do a Zelda 1 randomizer. I love this. Oh my god, this is great. No! No, I didn't want to climb up. 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 God damn it. Yeah. This seed is unbeatable. This weird glitch in this room, like, you can see, because the ground is completely split. Like, it obviously ends from one part and enters another part. It's obviously trying to load a boss from some area, except it's not meant to, because it's a normal stage. But it's obviously something that would have happened if the randomizer hasn't been fully tested yet. And I have a feeling that this randomizer has not been fully tested. So, with that being said, next time we do Josh Plays Randomizers, which will be week's time, this is going to be a weekly thing, we're going to do Zelda 1. And we're gonna see what we can do with that next time. So until then, well, no, really. Tomorrow we're gonna do another Josh Plays Pokemon episode because that's what that day's for. In terms of the Zelda 1 bonus video, that is very, very underway. It is nearing completion, actually. Should not be too far off from having that finished. And should go up on the Monday after Josh Plays Pokemon. So not tomorrow, but the day after. That's when it should go up. So until then, I hope you guys all have a fantastic night. Or day, or whatever. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.